Ladies and gentlemen, first there was Sewer Tapes, then there was Unacceptable Babbitt, and now, just when you thought Freddy vs. Jason was the most intense, heated rivalry crossover you've ever seen, the High Priest of the Flying Spaghetti Monster has appeared in my comment section. He is denying that there is any causation behind the correlation that happiness and general well-being is down when it comes to atheism being on the rise. Now, I asked him because I gave him the benefit of the doubt that he had already read my sources, and I asked him what would he consider as proof that there was causation behind the correlation, that more people becoming atheists very much may have something to do with the general unhappiness of the country. And I asked this question because at this point in time I was kind of getting bored with him. He wasn't really interesting, so I wanted to ask him a question, just get a straight answer, and just like every other atheist I asked this question to, he wasn't very good at answering this simple question. In his next comment to me, he kind of just restated that he didn't see any evidence for correlation, and that atheism wasn't really to blame in this case. At this point in time, I decided to remind him that I did have some studies in my sources, but he went to the Daily Wire article, and after I got done hearing about how biased they were, he basically called it an opinion-oriented piece, and therefore wasn't a study that really didn't prove anything. Now, because I'm a good Christian guy and I see that the High Priest of the Flying Spaghetti Monster clearly does not have his God's help with him, I'm going to dedicate the rest of this video to explaining how to use a link in 2019. Now, Flying Spaghetti Monster, High Priest, whatever your name is, go back to my original video. No, not now. You'll close this video out if you do that. Go back to my original video after this video is over and click the little arrow button down. Go back to that Daily Wire article. Now, if you actually read it, instead of just clicking off it once you see what it is, like I know you did, you may notice that some words are bold print. When they reference a study, it'll say you can learn more about it here. This happens more than once in the article, and once you click on that here, it will take you to the study in question. Now I know this is all fairly new stuff, links, the internet. It's only 2019, this stuff hasn't been around for a long time. No need to thank me, just doing my job as a good Christian, helping those less fortunate. Having said that, you may all remember in my Rip David Wood video where I kinda sorta not really fell for his April Fool's Day prank and said I would be sharing his videos on this channel from this point forward. Completely forgot about that? I will now be doing that starting today, and what better time than now to share his video on why America is a Christian nation. So congratulations, High Priest of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. You now know how to use links. Now if you could just learn to answer basic simple questions, we'd be such good friends.